The University Athletic Association of the Philippines, established in 1938, is a collegiate athletic association of 8 Metro Manila universities in the Philippines. Members include Adamson University, Ateneo de Manila University, De La Salle University, Far Eastern University, National University, University of the East, University of the Philippines, and University of Santo Tomas. Varsity teams from these universities compete annually in 15 sports to vie for the overall championship title, namely, badminton, baseball, basketball, beach volleyball, chess, fencing, football, judo, softball, swimming, table tennis, taekwondo, tennis, track and field, and volleyball. History: in 1924, seeing the need to regulate collegiate sports and set general athletic policies, Dr. Regino Alanan met with representatives of Ateneo de Manila, De La Salle College, San Beda College, National University, University of Manila, University of Santo Tomas, and Institute of Accounts to discuss possibilities of forming an athletic organization, which eventually became the National Collegiate Athletic Association. In 1930, the University of the Philippines sponsored an experimental meet of the Big Three of the league on basketball, football, baseball, volleyball, swimming, track and field, relays, and tennis. The following year, the NCAA Board of Directors divided the meet into 3 divisions to put competition on a fairer basis and to stimulate athletics among a greater number. In March 1932, NU, UP, and UST formally seceded from the NCAA. Led by UP's Candido C. Bartolome, NU's Leon Tile and UST's Fr. Sylvester Sancho, the move was made to put competitions on equal footing, to increase amateur athletic competitions and to separate the universities from the college members of the league. On April 6, the Big Three League is born. On August 14, the Big Three Association is inaugurated with a meet that starts with basketball. Other events were swimming, baseball, relays, track and field, volleyball, tennis and soccer. In 1935, UP did not participate in the Big Three League, because of mass intramurals at the State University. NU and UST held the meet with FEU taking UP's place. In 1938, the University of the Philippines Alumni Association and the Philippine Amateur Athletic Federation, then the highest sports body in the country, encouraged the original Big Three League, and FEU to form a permanent sports association, the University Athletic Association of the Philippines. Events included were basketball, women's volleyball, baseball, football, swimming and track and field. UP bagged 3 titles. UST was tops in football and swimming and FEU triumphed in basketball. In 1941, the outbreak of World War II hindered the staging of the 1941–1942 UAAP, with UST failing to complete its term. UAAP competition was not held from 1942 to 1946 due to the Japanese occupation of the country, which resulted in the closure of educational institutions. The UAAP competition resumed in 1947. In 1952, Adamson University, Manila Central University, University of the East, and University of Manila were granted 2-year probationary membership to the UAAP. After the 2-year probationary period, UE was permanently accepted into the league in 1954. MCU remained until its pullout in 1962. The other 2 universities were dropped from the UAAP due to their inability to comply with the league requirements. In 1970, Adamson University reapplied for admission to the league with a 2-year probationary period, and in 1974, Adamson successfully hosted the 1974–1975 athletics season, paving the way for its permanent membership into the league. In 1978, the UAAP admitted Ateneo de Manila University into the league, while De La Salle University joined in 1986. Seal: the UAAP seal features the university colors of the 8 member schools of the league in a circular formation. It also bears the year when the league was established, 1938, in the center. The seal changes every season, where the university colors of the season host is placed on the very top. Nonetheless, the arrangement of the colors never changes. The colors of University of the Philippines, University of Santo Tomas, Far Eastern University, and National University come first, clockwise. These are followed by the colors of Ateneo de Manila University, De La Salle University, Adamson University, and University of the East. Member schools, following is a list of those universities with their team designations. Notes: the defunct FEU Boys High School and FEU Girls High School represented FEU in the juniors division before 2005. The two high schools were established in 1933. Membership timeline. Sports. Member universities compete in 15 sports. Basketball, being the most popular sport in the Philippines, is the most watched and most supported among all the sports. All of these sports have men's and women's divisions, with the exception of baseball, in which only men participate, and softball, which is for women only. The following sports have a juniors division, in which the associated high schools of the universities participate: volleyball, swimming, and fencing have boys and girls divisions, and basketball, football, baseball, table tennis, chess, track and field have a boys division only. Goal: full participation. As of now, only 4 of the 8 member universities participate in all 15 sports, namely the De La Salle University, the Far Eastern University, the University of the Philippines, and the University of Santo Tomas. During a UAAP board meeting in season 76, a proposal was made to add golf and gymnastics to the league's sporting events. This was turned down by the board, and instead a resolution was passed encouraging its member schools to participate in all of the legal Euro unregistered trademark S events, a goal the organization would like to achieve in the near future. As of season 76, only 5 sports in the seniors division have a complete roster from the 8 member schools. These sports are men Euro unregistered trademark S and women Euro unregistered trademark S: basketball, indoor and beach volleyball, badminton and chess. In the juniors, only basketball and chess have full participation. Perennial overall champions UST and La Salle, as well as UP, have teams in all events, thus giving them an advantage for the general championship. Swimming has no participants from FEU and NU in both the men Euro unregistered trademark S and women Euro unregistered trademark S divisions. NU, which has undergone the biggest build-up particularly in basketball, volleyball and tennis, have yet to take part in judo, football, fencing and athletics. In taekwondo, Adamson is not maintaining a men Euro unregistered trademark S and women Euro unregistered trademark S team. And FEU and UE, a PUMC squad. FEU also does not have a team in judo. Football, which has gained popularity, also is incomplete. Adamson does not have a women Euro unregistered trademark S team, and UE and FEU are women Euro unregistered trademark S squad. And so is lawn tennis. There are no Adamson and FEU teams in the men Euro unregistered trademark S and no UE, Adamson and FEU in the women Euro unregistered trademark S. Fencing has been missing FEU and Adamson in the men Euro unregistered trademark S, and FEU, Adamson and NU in the women Euro unregistered trademark S. Softball has 7 teams, sans FEU, and baseball, 6 without FEU and UE. With that goal, the UAAP would continue to defer action on the inclusion of other sports until full participation on the present sports is achieved in order to make the league more competitive, especially in the race for the general championship. Sports calendar. First semester sports basketball, July, volleyball, July, beach volleyball, August, badminton, August, taekwondo, September, table tennis, September, cheer dance, September, swimming, October, judo, September. Second semester sports basketball, November, volleyball, February, football, December, softball, December, track and field, December, fencing, December, baseball, January, tennis, January, chess, January. Rivalries. Ateneo Euro La Salle rivalry The rivalry between Ateneo de Manila University and De La Salle University has resulted in sold-out games that attract several public figures in attendance, including politicians, movie stars, and foreign diplomats. It is also the foremost school rivalry in the UAAP since La Salle joined the UAAP from the NCAA in 1986. However, the rivalry dates back to the time when both schools were playing in the National Collegiate Athletic Association from 1924 until the late 1977. Upper Euro UST cheerdance rivalry equals. The cheerdance rivalry between University of the Philippines and University of Santo Tomas has been one of the most talked about rivalries in UAAP history. Since the inception of the cheerdance, UP and UST have had the best winning records, and one is usually just a runner-up to the other. Both schools' pep squads are famous for their stunts and high-energy performances. UST has won 8 cheerdance titles which included 5 straight victories from 2002 to 2006, while UP has won 8 cheerdance titles including 5 of the last 6 cheerdance competitions since 2007. Since 2010, the rivalry turned into a friendly one as both UP and UST supporters cheered their school cheers during the announcement of winners. Although matches between these universities have not reached a rivalry status in sporting events outside of cheerdance, the battle between their respective teams may be referred to as separation of church and state. UST is the only pontifical university in the country and it earned the title Catholic University of the Philippines. UP, on the other hand, is recognized by the government as both national and state university of the country and it earned the title Pambansang Pamantasan ng Pilipinas. La Salle Euro UST rivalry equals. Both were known for their numerous basketball championship matches in the 1990s, with UST winning 4 straight titles at the expense of the Green Archers. In 1999, La Salle defeated the Growling Tigers to win the basketball crown. Their basketball rivalry diminished in latter years due to UST's decline but became a celebrated rivalry in women's volleyball, as the Lady Archers and the Tigresses met 3 times in the championship of the Shakey's V-League tournament with UST having 5 championships and La Salle having 3 under their belt. The rivalry was carried over to the UAAP. The DLSU Lady Spikers and the UST Tigresses met in the finals for 2 consecutive Sansa Euro Season 72 and Season 73. Their basketball rivalry was renewed when Jeron Teng joined the Archers facing his older brother Jerick of the Tigers. Fuel Euro UE rivalry equals. The rivalry between Far Eastern University and University of the East started in the 1950s. Tagged as the Battle of the East, these 2 schools, along with UST, have the winningest basketball squads in the league. UAAP Championships. Media, IBC, RPN, PTV, ABS-CBN Sports, Studio 23, ABS-CBN, Balls, ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Note: in the both networks between RPN and PTV were produced by Silver Star Sports, a former sports partnership in the UAAP. Sponsorship: Bonchon, Champion Detergent, Cherry Mobile, Fabu, Great Taste, Copico, Jalaibe, Manulife, McDonald's, Milo, Mogu Mogu, Nissan Yakisoba, Oishi, PLDT, PSBANK, Pure Foods Nuggets, Silverworks, Smart Communications, Unilab, Universal Robina Corporation, Yamaha. See also, Home and Away Invitational League, Shakey's V-League. References. External links, Euro Philippine Collegiate Sports Site, UAAP Women's Volleyball on Vliagi Dutk, UAAP Volleyball on SpeakerEither.com, Statsboard. Team support sites Fabbilio.com Ateneo UAAP Events Photo Gallery, proud to be Adamsonian Adamson University Soaring Falcon support site, GoAteneo.com Ateneo Blue Eagles official athletics office site, Go Archers de La Salle Green Archers support site, Archer Pride de La Salle Green Archers support site, DLSU Lady Spikers, de La Salle University Women's Volleyball Team site, Tamarour Bayana Far Eastern University Tamarour's support site, UE Red Tribe, a Euro official UE Red Tribe Organization Forum, upfightingmaroons.com, a Euro University of the Philippines support site, UP. Athletics web portal, a Euro University of the Philippines support site, one for UST, a Euro University of Santo Tomas support site, National University, National U official site, UAAP retweet. A Euro UAAP retweet. Fans and supporters of University Athletic Association of the Philippines.